This is Malcolm. So we just had an awesome day ski touring up on the Cairngorm Plateau, and just going to show you how to rig your bike for carrying skis, which is one of those crazy things we do up here in the Highlands at this time of year. I've got completely the wrong bike for this. It's the only one I've got. It's built like a tank. It's a Canyon Torque, so it's a park bike. What it's doing carrying skis, I've no idea. But what I have done is I've strapped a ski pole against a down tube just to keep the bike propped up. It's really helpful to have the bike standing when you do this. One thing I do use a lot of are these things, which are ski ties. Dead cheap, usually a rubber strap with a really beefy buckle on one end, very easy to use and very, very grippy and strong. Right, let's see if we can make this work. What you're going to need is an old pair of trousers and 2 ski straps. Or actually more like 3. I tend to put a very long loop of ski strap on the front, just between the top tube and the down tube. Let's see why in a minute. We want our trousers with the legs pointing forwards. I'm going to slide the skis in down the trouser legs. They're going to carry the skis and protect the bike from scratches. So this is the tricky bit next. We need to get the front, the tips of the skis through that loop on the bike, and then catch the tail of the skis underneath the saddle and get it suspended there. What I tend to do is use a 3rd strap, quite a long strap. I'm going to loop that over my saddle, over the nose of my saddle. I'm going to make sure that if it's a dropper post, it's fully up, because I don't want the skis dropping down and hitting the wheel. I'm just going to loop that strap over the nose of the saddle there. I'm going to get ready to grab the back of the skis with that. Right, see if I can make this work. Now you want to ideally, just need to watch out for the brake hoses. Obviously the brake hoses are hydraulic and ski edges are sharp metal. Those two things don't go together very well. I'm just going to grab the back of the bike back wheel between my legs, between my knees. I'm going to use that 3rd strap just to grab the back of the skis. Brilliant. That's basically on. He says before he loses his bike. Now what we need to do is we're going to be really clever. We're going to hook clip our boots, our ski boots, into the bindings. Cool. So let's get this front strap done up pretty tight. I'm always just checking the ski edges on the bike paintwork, especially on the fork crown. It's quite a risk that the skis can drop down and hit the fork crown and damage the brake hoses too. However, if the ski boots are clipped into the skis, that's going to bring the weight of the back of the skis down and lift the tip of the skis up and away from the fork. So that's quite a winner. So to make this work, we'll need to make sure that we can get to the bindings on the skis so we can clip the boots in, so the strap isn't in the way of the bindings. All looking good so far. Right, first boot, here we go. Great, bike's getting heavy now. Hey, we're in business. Okay, so the trousers are protecting the ski edges pretty well. I tend to run the brake hoses on the outside of the skis so they're further away from the edges, and the gear cables, slightly less risk there, they run over the top in between the skis. Great, now we're going to tension that back strap. Just lift everything as high as we can. It's actually a lot more comfy than it looks. Okay, it's looking good. Okay, and crucially, the ski tips aren't resting on the fork crown because the weight of the boots is holding them away from the fork crown. Cool. And the last trick is to, without a safety net, get the ski poles attached as well, so we don't want to mess around carrying the ski poles on our back. So what I tend to do is I'm just going to lie the ski poles over the top of the skis, either side of the seat, and just grab them probably through the straps, but using a fourth ski strap at the front there. That doesn't need to be super secure or super clever, as long as they stay in place. And they'll sit in there quite happily while you're pedaling. Great, time to go. The only thing that's harder than setting all this up is actually getting on the bike. I found the easiest thing is just to kind of run with it. Remember, you can't use your dropper. Happy days. You know, riding through gorgeous Speyside pine forest with my skis strapped to my bike after a great day ski touring. Just too good. So this time of year the snow line can be really high, so walking in is sometimes the only option to reach the snow because you can't skin in. And quite a few folks in the Highlands and elsewhere will sometimes go for the bike approach and strap the skis to the bike.